It was just past 2 a.m. when the neighbors at Maple Hill Apartments heard the first scream. At first, no one wanted to look. No one ever does. In a place like that, where the walls are thin and the pipes rattle all night, people learn to mind their business. But when the screaming didn't stop, when it turned into that horrible, wet sound, the kind that doesn't come from movies, the kind that comes from real life, someone finally called the police. By the time officers arrived, apartment 3B's door was already ajar. A light flickered in the hall, stuttering like a dying bulb. Inside, the floor was slick, a crimson mess that trailed from the living room to the bathroom. The victim, a woman in her 30s, had been discovered with what authorities called deliberate precision. The cuts were surgical, not rage, not panic, but patience. The killer had taken their time. Detectives on the scene said it was the same signature as the others, 7 murders before this one, stretching from LA to San Francisco, always in cheap apartment buildings, always between midnight and 3, always quiet. No signs of forced entry. No witnesses, no fingerprints. The only clue this time was a smudge, a single perfect handprint left on the window glass, as if the killer had paused to look out at the courtyard. Residents say the hallway still smells like bleach and copper, and the police tape still flutters where the door once stood. But for those who live there, it isn't the blood they talk about. It's what they heard afterward. One tenant swears they heard footsteps long after the sirens faded, slow, steady, coming back up the stairs. Another claims to have seen a figure standing by the lamppost across the street, just watching. The police don't comment on rumors, but tonight, as the lights of Maple Hill flicker behind yellow tape, one thing is certain: California's 8th victim won't be the last.
We're standing just outside the Maple Hill apartment complex, where earlier today another body was discovered, the 8th in what police now call a string of connected killings stretching across California. I'm here with a local resident who says they may have seen something unusual last night. Sir, can you tell us what you witnessed?
Yeah, I was walking my dog around midnight, just down that alley there. It was quiet. Then I heard this sound, like footsteps, slow and heavy. I turned around and saw someone standing by the lamppost. They weren't moving, just watching.
Could you make out any details? A face? Clothing?
No, it was too dark, but they had this old car parked near the corner, black, maybe dark green, and when the light flickered, I could see the person wearing gloves. After a few seconds, they just stepped back into the shadows. My dog started growling, so I went straight home.
And you reported this to police?
Yes, first thing this morning. I didn't think much of it until I saw all the lights and tape out here.
Authorities have yet to confirm whether this sighting connects to the recent string of killings, but investigators are urging anyone who may have seen a dark vehicle or a man fitting that description to contact them immediately. Reporting from Los Angeles, this is John Marcy, Channel 7 News.